Well, it's late here, and I've been dreading making this video. I'm in my night clothes and in my PJs. It's been a long day. Lost my phone, had to get a new one. Yeah. Hey everyone, it's Bite again. Been a while. Um, it's a heavy week. Transgender Remembrance Month. Not only month, but week. In this enlightenment of the week, I had to do an essay, and for what I strongly believed in, and for English, and well, I did mine over the community, over the transgender community. Well, not just transgenders. I'm meaning gender non-conforming people in general. um, and how unfairly we're all treated. Um, and I had to do a speech over it, and I had to present this, and I presented it Wednesday. Um, no, I did it yesterday, Thursday, pardon me. Um, it was really emotional. I started to cry afterwards. I got very emotional and down on the level of, to the point where I had some of the football players in my class with their mouths open going, that happens. After my speech and me standing there almost crying on my findings of the last year or so on the statistics of the deaths, I had a football player come up to me. Well, it's not a football player, an athlete. Because I said I see them differently than everyone else does. I don't see the athlete guy. I see them more as a person. Not that stereotypical person. I see them as them. And he comes up and he says, "You really see us that way?" And I go, "Yes, I do. I see you. I see you differently than everyone else does." And a friend of mine, she said, I think you changed some perspectives today. My teacher was kind of like smiling a bit. I got really emotional and I went on to my second hour, and I just, I have my essay pulled up here and I'm gonna read it to you all. My essay will be over how unfairly the non-conforming gender people are treated. I mean not just transgenders like trans males and trans females, etc. I also mean like two-spirit, genderqueer, non-binary, and genderless, and agender, etc. Everyone who doesn't conform to the natural way of thinking of gender is harassed, beaten, and worse, sometimes killed. As who I am lucky to be safe and okay, but unlike many before me in my large community has not been so lucky. The reason I'm so passionate about this is because, well, one of these people could be you, your friend, your sister, your brother, or other. Everyone by now has heard of the name of Lula Alcorn, a young female transgender who took her own life after her own religious parents said she was a monster and they said she needed to get help for her sins. On that day, fateful day in 2014, she took her own life with that truck. You need to know she was a human being. Rest in power, Leela. We all love you, and I hope you're resting in peace. I really do. I'm really sad that you had to pass. She and all others who took their lives were all humans, even the people who their lives were taken by force. There was 28 deaths of transgenders just this year. The last one was November 12th. This is serious. November 12th was Yoshide Toshido. He lived in Japan and he was killed for walking into the wrong restaurant. He seriously was. He was stabbed 18 times. When I found this out, I began to cry. So many have fought to live, so these people in my community have been hurt and taken advantage of. And we don't matter. Yes, I get it. We go against everything you believe in, but we are human beings too. So this hits home more for me than ever. I've been assaulted and called names, and I've only been out a year. I was shoved against lockers and more. I hear my classmates making snide remarks about who I am. I know it's against your beliefs, but don't you know that I'm sitting right across the room? Clearly not. Anymore in this day and age, my community is looked down upon. We are treated like trash and like demons. We are assaulted and disrespected. I'm not allowed to go into certain stores and places due to who I am. I feel like there isn't much we can do besides is shed light on this point and point out the wrongdoing. And well, that's what I'm doing. And I'm willing to stand up for what I hear when I hear my classmates bad mouthing my community. I get it, it's against your beliefs, but get this, people, we breathe, we eat, and we speak like you. I and them are all human. And here's another thing, we aren't affecting your life. Is me being transgender affecting your life, affecting your breathing, sleeping, or anything? No. Okay then, that's my point. Affecting your life, it's not affecting your life. So why should you have a problem with it? It's our lives. So many of us have been injured and killed because some people knows their way into someone else's lives. You all have hurt thousands of people and families. You all should be ashamed. I have seen 2 of my transgendered friends get cut just for wearing the wrong clothing. I mean really, don't you know, clothing has no gender. I'm not sitting here saying all people treat us like this, but I see more and more nowadays now. I know so far some people are my best supporters, and I've come to see them as good friends. And now, on the other hand, I've seen some of my classmates to be my worst enemies on this subject. You know, I've lost 1/3 of my friends I've had before due to me coming out. But hey, it's okay. I know the ones who have stayed are my true friends. And then I listed my friends. They are some of the best people I have ever met. And well, I just wish people they they support me, and if it goes against even if it goes against what they believe in, because they're just great like that. And yeah, half my friends are Christians and they still support me as their friend, and I want to thank you guys for that. And I want to reach out to Yoshio's family, even if you guys aren't watching this, and say I apologize for what happened to your son. He was just like me, and it was terrible. He was only 20 years old when he died on November the 12th, and it's really sad that it happened within this month. There are so many that kind of people should be around more people in my community. I wish they were there to support Yoshio and Leela. Those people will be missed very, very much. Even though I didn't know them, I didn't really get to know them in real life. But I feel sorrow when I heard about the deaths. I actually cried when I heard about Leela's death, and I got mad when about Yoshio's. He didn't do anything. He was only 20, and he died at a young age. So, it's in remembrance not just for Leela and Yoshio, but for sorry, but for all transgenders that have passed away due to the fact of either they've taken their own life, natural causes, in surgery, or their life was taken from them. And even to the injured ones that made it out, you guys are strong, and I hope you all heal. And just know that this transgender brother is here to support you. And love from the US, from wherever you are. Bye.